Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69 and welcome back to some more replays. Now, I'm going to be changing the replays yet again. I used to just put a shitload of replays out just for some extra footage. But then I decided a lot of you guys got bored of it. I got bored of it. So I've decided that a couple of weeks ago that I'll start adding voice to the replays, a bit of commentary to the replays. And that does mean I'll put a lot less replays on the channel. So it's not just covered in replays. So that was a couple of weeks ago, and I've decided to just spice it up a little bit more. Most people watching this back won't see a difference. But what I'm going to be doing as of now is all the replay videos that I'm going to be putting up is I'm going to do it as a premiere, which means when the video goes live, I get to watch it with you guys when it's live. So it will kind of look like a live stream, but it will end as soon as the video is finished. So it means I get to watch, the video will be published, and I get to literally in chat, we get to chat about the game, and I'll be in the chat as well, and we can just talk for 15 to 20 minutes whilst the replays are going on. So I think it'll be nice little extra something for the channel, more ways for me to interact with you guys. And as I've said, those that are watching this video back, which the majority of the people will, I mean, we'll only get a few, up to 100 people maybe watching it live, and the rest of the people, it won't be a difference. So I just wanted to let you know that any replays video that I put up now will be pretty much like a live stream, but not like a live stream. It'll be like a live stream for 20 minutes. That is it. I'm thinking about doing it to OP replays as well, because like 8,000 plus damages, but those replays are only sort of 5-6 minutes. So I don't know if there's any point going live for like 5 or 6 minutes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes on. But let's get back to the battles. So we do have 3 battles for you today. All 3 are tier 10, and they are all amazing battles. First up, we have Narco in the E100, and he's pushed the middle here, and he's doing damage. He's not really taking much damage back, which is perfect. His team are losing. He's on a kill and he's on 3,000 damage. Now he wants to go and push this IS-7, but he does need to be very careful. He is gonna get the shot, but he's gonna miss, unfortunately. He does need to be careful of that big massive Jaegeru in the back. Now he is capping, but he's not wanting to cap. So the IS-7 in front is not a good player. He's not a good player. He's not wanting to push. I mean, he's let Narco reload completely without troubling him, and then he misses that shot. So Narco's in a great position at the minute. He's still got really almost full hit points. He's lost nearly 400 hit points. However, there is still 3 TDs who can do monster damage, so he does need to be careful. I love his awareness here. He is constantly looking out for that waffle, and that does pay off because he H's him in the face to clear him for his second kill, putting his damage up to 4,500 damage. And again, the IS-7 has just been absolutely useless at this battle. Now he's got a Jaegeru behind. He's got a Jaegeru behind, but the Jaegeru now he can't do anything. So Narco here is not going to poke out, and the IS-7 is just giving him easy shots. Like, he can poke out here without taking any damage from that Jaegeru. The IS-7 just needed to back up even more, and the Jaegeru is looking at him. He is going to take a HE shot because that is the only thing the Jaegeru could do, which is fair enough. He still does 400 damage, so that is a good decision there from the Jaegeru. And so far they bring it down to well, there goes the IS-7. They bring it down to a 3-on-2, a full health Jaegeru and almost a full health Object 140 that has just reset the cap from the Foch. So now Narco needs to help the Foch out. If the Foch is on a reload, unfortunately that misses. If the Foch is on a reload, then he's going to get absolutely wrecked by this Object 140, which is exactly what's going to happen. Now he has module damage, track damage. He's still got to wait 23 seconds for a repair kit, 38 seconds for a multi-repair kit, so he's very, very slow at the minute, and he needs to take out this Object 140. He has to, but the Object 140, if he played it right, he could just circle this guy, but he does make a few mistakes. He does get a nice shot into him, putting him down to 77 HP. The Object 140 should be winning this. He should be taking the E100 out, but he decided to go the long way round, and it means he is in the open. So Narco has HE locked and loaded. It is 2 against 2. Now, I feel sorry for the 140 here because he totally forgot about that IS-7 behind, and he does get taken out. If the IS-7 wasn't facing I didn't even know that he was going to be facing the IS-7, but it was a great decision. If he didn't take out that 140, I think it would have been a loss. And that shot he just done there on the Jaeger-Rube, a snapshot, that was just insane. That was just, how did that pen? Now, it is just the Jaeger-Rube left. The IS-7 has still got plenty of hit points, so Narco's just going to wait. Narco's just going to wait until he can get the pen. He's going to wait. He's got the heat loaded. You can see it's red. He just needs him to move ever so slightly. He's patient, very patient. I would have gave up by now and shot HE, but there we go. He moved ever so slightly, able to pen him with the heat. So he takes that kill. 4 kills, 7,700 damage. The IS-7 on his team done a really good job as well, and the Object 140 did a very, very good job on the enemy team. So very good battle. Thank you, Narco, for sending me that replay in. Next up, we have So Greedy, and he is in the Object 268, and he's on Rockfield. Now, the start of this battle, I hate it when this happens from the start of this battle. So his team are all going left. They are all going left. Not one person is going right. They are all going left. However, the enemy are all going the other way. So there isn't a noob, like a really noob player that decides to go YOLO on his own on any of the team. So it's one of them matches where no one gets spotted for some time. And by now, 30 seconds in, with 2 mediums on the tank, they have finally spotted a tank. So it's taken 40 seconds to spot the tanks. And now the VK72 is pretty much at the moment the only one spotted, and he's actually a very good player, so we do need to be careful of him. So the Object 268, he's going to go on this spot here, which everyone goes on this spot. If you go on the other side of the map and no one's spotted, I would even just blind shot this spot. I really would, because a lot of tanks go in this, and it is a great position because you can get those side shots off. But the problem with this position is normally you get spotted pretty quickly when you take the shot. So now a few of the other team are all spotted. The Jag Tiger is spotted. He's going to wait for his opportunity. He doesn't want to miss, and he does 600 damage. I like the fact that he's backing up. He's not just sitting there. He backs up, and that stops him getting spotted, and the AMX on his team is going to get some damage on the Jag Tiger. There's the FV4005. Unfortunately, doesn't quite aim. The snapshot didn't quite work out, and he misses his shot. Now, his team are bleeding hit points. They are bleeding hit points. They've decided to flank all the way around. The mediums, they flanked. They shouldn't be flanking. There's too many tanks there, and because of the position, that was a nice shot. Because of the position of this map, they're in position, so even though they're spotted, we can't get any shots off in this direction. And there goes the mediums, and it's now 7 against 5. So it's a big ask. The Jag Tiger's very low hit points, so there is a couple that are low, but the rest are pretty much all full. Now, I love the fact that he's going to try the HE here, and it does pay off. He sets him on fire, 1,137 damage. Not many people would try that. Not many people would try that. They would just want to guarantee the pen and use the AP. But I'm So Greedy, he doesn't. He risked it, and it paid off. So he's now on 2,300 damage, but it is 4 against 6. There's still a lot of hit points to get through, but his team are still quite healthy. Here comes the AMX 50B, which means that if he can get a shot off, he will get spotted in this position. He's going to wait, and again he uses I think, did he use HE? I know he had HE loaded. I'm not sure if he switched or not in time for the shot. Didn't quite see it. He does get the AMX 50B though, so now he's a one shot, and it's 4 against 6. So he's now going to go to the other 2 tanks, or he was about to, before this Leopard PTA comes around. And again, why try and circle someone when they are next to a rock? How stupid can someone be? Like, yeah, great decision. And then he realised that he can't do anything. Oh, I'll best run away. So bad decision there, and I'm not sure how I'm So Greedy survives this. I really am not sure. It's 3 against 4. The Leopard is a one-shot. The FV4005 is a one-shot as well, but he's a potential one-shot to a couple of those tanks. Really need to take out that Leopard PTA, because even though he's a one-shot, he's still a pain in the arse. And if he gets behind you, he can take you out very quickly. So he is going to get round. He takes a shot on the VK, putting the VK down to a one-shot, and the AMX 5120 can take him out, bringing it now down to a 3-on-2. The Tiger on his, the Jaegeru on his team is going to get taken out pretty quickly. There is still a full HP E3 that takes out the Jaegeru. So he now needs to, again, what is this Leopard doing? Like, what are you doing, man? And now they bring it down to a 2 versus 1, but there's still a full hit point E3, which is one of the strongest tanks in tier 10 at the moment. Now the AMX on his team has done a good job, but they mess up here. Not so much him, but the AMX messes up. Go around the other way, dude. Go right and get behind him, because at the moment it's a 2-on-1, a full hit point E3, and they're both facing the same tank. People do this a lot, and I hate watching this. I really do. It's just common sense. Get round the back of him. Even now, he takes a shot, and he just moves forward. So the E3 is showing the armor, the strongest part, to both tanks. And eventually, he manages to get around him. So now, I'm So Greedy can get those shots off. He gets one shot on the E3, and now because he's turned around, he's not in any danger whatsoever. So he is going to reload. He's going to actually keep the AMX 5120 alive, and he is going to take out the E3 for the final kill. So at 7,200 damage, he makes a little bit of credits, 1,400 base XP, which is still quite low, I think, for this kind of tank, because there's a lot of people that do a lot of damage in this tank. So, but still, over 7,000 damage and a very good game. Next up, last up, we have Malinka 2014. Now he is in the FV4005, and this is probably one of the luckiest battles I have seen in a very long time. Now the FV4005 is a fantastic tank, and it's literally it's almost OP, but it's only almost OP because of the consumables. Now Malinka doesn't actually run those OP consumables. I don't know why. I really don't know why, because without those consumables, this tank is just okay. I mean, it's good, but it's okay. It's not nothing special. You need this tank with those consumables, with the speed boost that just makes it go insane speed, and the reload in between each shell that puts it down to like a 2.1 second reload. He's not running any of those at all. So, and he still has an amazing game. So far, a minute gone, and he's lost almost, what, 3/4 of his hit points, and he's only on 771 hit points. It is a 6 versus 6, and he's playing very aggressive, He is behind this building, but he just pokes out whenever he's reloaded. He pokes out, and it's very risky indeed. Now the VK4502 there, he's going to wait for a shot. He's going to switch to the APCR, but then realize he doesn't quite need it. He gets the one shot off. He is spotted, and he gets absolutely wrecked by the waffle on the enemy team. And how lucky is this? Not even 2 minutes gone, and he's on 1 HP, and the waffle there, laugh out loud, 1 HP. You're not going to be laughing by the end of the battle. So Malinka's on 4,000 damage. There's still plenty of tanks left alive. There's still 6 tanks left alive. There's still a lot of work to do. 5 minutes left on the clock, and he's only on 1 HP. Literally, he can't even be love tapped. He can't be splashed. He's just a one shot to anything. He needs to just now play it very safe. They're now winning. There goes the VK that was a one shot, so it is a 6 versus 5, but there's still tanks with plenty of hit points. The E100 has plenty of hit points. I think the waffle that it was sat at the back that's not been spotted, he's full hit points as well, and now it's a 5 versus 5. But what can he do? He can't do anything. Literally, he can't even go out to spot. He has to wait for his team to spot for him and hope for the best. And look at that shot. Whoever that was, that missed by an inch. Lucky boy indeed. So he's reloaded. But again, for the last nearly 2 minutes, he hasn't been able to do a single thing until the IS-7 pokes forward, and he is going to high roll there, nearly 500 damage to clear him for his first kill, putting him down up to 4,494 damage. But it is now a 4 versus 4. His platoon mate is dead. There's still a lot of hit points to get through, and we really need to pay attention because there's a waffle. There are all different angles. There's one there, there's one at the back, there's one to the right. All the tanks left alive are in all different positions, so it's not like he can just sit in one position and hide from a tank. He has to hide from all of them. Now the Jaegeru is getting pushed, and he does make the right decision here. The Jaegeru is getting pushed by 2 tanks, so he's just gone to help. He's just gone to help, and it's the best way. 3 tanks on 1 is the best way to do it. So I love the decision there. Nice track there, and he is going to get a second shot. And just before the Jaegeru, I mean, his ammo rack is damaged, so his reload will be a bit longer. He does get that final shot in. So he's now on a reload. It's 3 versus 3 now. There goes the grill. It's 3 versus 3. He's on 6.2k damage. 6.2k, which is absolutely remarkable considering he lost all of his hit points bar 1 almost at the beginning of the game. So he's going to get a shot now on the Jaegeru. He is spotted. He needs to be careful. Oh, there is a waffle somewhere. Yeah, there is somewhere. He missed the first shot, but he is going to pen the second shot, bringing it now down to a 3 on 2. 2 kills. I mean, he gets lucky here, and this is where, I mean, you need to run that consumable. He could easily get out the way, but he only stays alive now because that E100 was just, he rushed his shot and he missed. He only needed to splash him with HE, but he wouldn't have been in that danger at all if he had that speed consumable. He would have been out there a very long time ago. So he's pretty lucky to stay alive. But it is a 3 versus 2, but 2 of them are a 1 shot, and the waffle on the enemy team is almost full hit points. He almost lost the game there just by chatting because he was in the open, he was in the view range from the waffle, but luckily he does manage to get away from that. Now he's telling his team to go for the E100. He's telling his team for the E5 to go first because he is the most, he can take a few shots. He's almost full hit point, so he can actually take 2 shots at least, and he's down to a 1 shot, so he could probably take 3 shots. So he needs to go first, and they are actually listening. And he does go first, and it's not often that your team actually listens. So they are going to go for the E100. He's not going to rush for the E100 because he can't rush for the E100. As soon as he goes out, he's going to get that shot from the waffle, who at the moment we have no idea where he is. So 6.5k damage at the moment. We're just going to watch the E100 get killed. He does take out the IS-7, so now the E5 needs to rush that guy to take him out as soon as possible while he is on a reload. He's going to now switch to the HE. Hopefully the E100 backs up enough. He does able to get that shot off for his 3rd kill. But where is the waffle? We need to find the waffle, and again, here is another situation where that speed boost would really come in handy, but he gets away with it again because the waffle is just not good enough. So now the waffle, he shot, he missed, he gets a lovely shot there, lovely shot. I mean, it only just, I don't even know how he managed to pen that, but the E5 is going to take him out. So very good battle. I don't know how he stayed alive, but he did, and he ended on 7,000 damage. So thank you guys for sending me that in. I hope you like the new look, the way we're going to do replays. Let me know in the comments. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you all soon. Thank you for those that have come live to watch this.